Alright, so these deer are out in the front field. This is obviously the daytime use of this NV100. It's 5:30, and those deer are at about 100, just under 100 yards. And you can see that there's a little bit of magnification through the NV100 because the optic is set on 1. It's a Trigicon Credo 1:4 on my PC carbine. There's a couple deer out here that are just acting fools, but you can get a pretty good idea on what you're working with. Now, it's definitely not this clear at night, but it does do pretty well when you have a little bit of illumination from the moon. But this is, sun's basically going down at this point. And yeah, it does pretty well. It's not nearly as good at night, but if you wanted something just to video your hunts and your kill shots and things of that nature, this would be a phenomenal addition. Really, it does quite well during the day. And I'm playing with it's got like a barrel focus, very similar to a spotting scope. So those two out there at about 130 yards, or 25, 30, something like that. And yeah, it works pretty good. Gives you an idea on what you'd be working with. As I said, it's not nearly as good at night, but it's still extremely usable inside that 200 yard region, and I've got a feeling it's mostly operator error or user error. I haven't done a very good job of setting it up or something like that. But yeah, this is what you're working with. Very easy to go back and forth between day and night if that's what you want to do. It's got an IR laser that's adjustable, and yeah, there's an internal zoom, digital zoom, and yeah, that's about it, I think. And these deer are more like dogs than deer. They're not remotely threatened. So that deer right there is about 170, maybe not quite that far, 150. But any one of these would be easy to take. Even in the at night, it would be no challenge at all. Granted, we don't shoot deer at night, but coyotes and stuff. That gives you a pretty good idea on what we're working with on this. There, she's got her ears pinned back. Oh, there she goes. Oh. So yeah, they're just acting fools at this point, but that's what we got on this. This is the daytime operation. So this is, obviously night, or these deer are hanging about. I was calling with the Fox Pro, but nothing, no dice on any coyotes. And then I tried a raccoon fight, and nothing on that either. And so this deer here is about 180 or so yards. And you can see that it's kind of difficult to get the background at night focused in with that reticle. That's me being kind of an idiot, but can you work with it? Absolutely. Is it perfect? No. It's probably more operator error than anything. So you can see that's about 150 yards. and easily usable at that range. Like no issues whatsoever. Um, Sorry about that. And this deer's bedded down, so you can't really see much of her anyway. Um, but yeah, you know, there's no moon to speak of at this point in time. But you can see it's totally doable. Um, but yeah, that's basically what we got on this unit, and obviously mine's having issues with the microphone, so it very well could be having issues elsewhere. Um, we'll see how they handle it. I mean, I still think regardless, even if this is normal, um, it's usable in its current function. But that's my opinion. It may not be good for you. I will say that compared to the Sightmark Wraith, the Wraith basically burns your eyeballs out of your head. It's so bright, and this does not do that. Like it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it has an effect on your night vision, but it's not that bad. Not nearly as bad as that Sightmark. So I'd probably still have some tinkering to do with it, but we'll get it figured out. But that's what you're working with.